Hello, you are watching New Vision TV News. I am Ruthi Naseje. Now we are coming to you from the New Vision newsroom, and this is what's coming up. Wondering where the Ugandan-made car, the Kura EVS, is? We have that news in around Uganda. We'll also give you the Sudan crisis in the news around the world. In our special report today, we'll show you how Ugandans in exile formed the government after the fall of Idi Amin. Now let's take a look at the fall of Sudan's Al-Bashir. Joseph Kony, the leader of the Lord's Resistance Army, who caused havoc in northern Uganda for about 20 years, could also be facing his end following the fall of Al-Bashir, the former president of Sudan. And Al-Bashir was Kony's main backer. The Uganda Dissidence Force was armed and trained by Sudani government in the 1990s. Sudan also provided Kony forces with safe havens, which made it difficult for Uganda forces to defeat the LRA. Occasionally, Sudan sent Antonov military planes to bomb parts of northern Uganda to provide cover for LRA. Now, reports have it that Kony was a frequent visitor to Khartoum. During his heydays, Bashir backed several rebel groups against Uganda. Among them were the Lord's Resistance Army, the West Nile Bank Front headed by Juma Oris, Uganda National Rescue Front led by Ali Bamuze, and the Allied Democratic Forces, for now incarcerated Jamel Mukulu. Now, following the defeat of the LRA in 2007, Kony came to Northeast Democratic Republic of Congo before relocating to Central African Republic following a raid on his camp by the Uganda Army. Recent intelligence reports indicated the Uganda rebel has been oscillating between Kar and Sudan. It is believed he has been living in Daf under the protection of Bashir's government. Let's go to Masindi district, where the High Court has dismissed a case in which a former soldier and a former President Idi Amin's regime had sued Hoima Catholic Diocese, accusing it of encroaching on his land spanning 273 hectares. The land in question is located in Kamgenzi village, Bohanika sub-county in Hoima district. Now, in 2001, Alai Dada dragged the diocese to court, challenging the manner in which it acquired the land title. He was accused the Uganda Land Commission and the Attorney General for giving out the land which he insisted belonged to him. Robert Rumba, Dada's lawyer, said that by the time his client went into exile in 1979, he was in the process of acquiring the land title. He added that when Dada returned to Uganda 18 years later, he found out the diocese had reportedly encroached on the land and established a brick-making factory on it. But the diocese argued that it was Dada who had encroached on its land. News from Mityana district. Residents and local leaders in Kakidu sub-county, Busuju County, Mityana district have resolved to adopt a self-help system which is Bulungi Wansi in order to improve sanitation in their communities. The resolution was announced on Wednesday. Students from Victory School of Beauty, Natete, visited the sub-county and cleaned various villages. Starting at Kakintu Trading Center, the students swept, slashed and collected garbage on streets and the corridors. Addressing the students, James Semago, the OC3 chairperson of Kakidu, commended them for the action. Robert Kasivante, the director of the school, said his students raised the money for the activity and transport. News coming in from Tororo District. Forum for Democratic Change President Patrick Oboya Moriat has been charged with 2 counts of disobedience by Tororo Chief Magistrates Court. He is accused of holding a meeting at Tororo Youth Center on Wednesday without first getting permission from police. The FDC leader is also accused of defying a police directive to vacate the venue where he held a public rally in Tororo town. He pleaded not guilty to both charges. Amoriat was later released on a cash bail of 2 million shillings, and his sureties granted a non-cash bail of 5 million each. He is expected to return to court on the 13th of May. We go to Mukono district, where police officer David Sali has been charged with the murder of Ronald Sevume, whom he allegedly shot dead in Nagalma village In Mukono district, Sale appeared before Mukono Grade 1 Magistrate Mariam Naluja Semwanga on Thursday. Resident State Attorney Rachel Namtebi told court that Sale on March 24th murdered Sebulime while at Nagoje. Magistrate Naluja refused Sale to take any appeal before her court, saying he was being charged with a capital offense, yet her court had no jurisdiction. She remanded him to Luzira prison until April 30th. Sale is accused of killing Sebulime after the State Minister for ICT, Ida Nanta, reported to Nagam Police Division headquarters about suspecting that she was being trailed. Closing off the news around Uganda is a story from Kasese district, where the residents of Kasese fishing village inside Queen Elizabeth National Park are living in fear after a roaming leopard mauled a 1.5-year-old baby. The child is said to have been left under the care of his siblings. John Sebukere, a resident of the area who claimed to have witnessed the attack, said the animal could have hid inside an abandoned house where it had earlier mauled a goat. He said residents tried to force it out of hiding but managed to flee as they called Uganda Wildlife Authority personnel to handle the matter. Queen Elizabeth National Park's Chief Warden, Edward Esalu, confirmed the incident and said he was waiting a detailed report from the field staff on what really happened. Cyrus Baluku, the area local council chairperson, said animals from the park have previously attacked residents, including one incident where buffaloes killed 2 residents.